Jazz, you mentioned it yesterday, the fact that you guys have been through pretty much every situation possible together in terms of adversity, Final Fours, overtime games. Is there a moment with this group when you realized how special you guys could be and how much success you guys could have? Not just this season, but just in the course of your careers together?
I think it just all started in the summer, us just getting together, and then us preparing as if we didn't know that E and Liz would be able to play. And when we found out that they were able to play, and he said,
E and Dana.
huh?
E and Dana. He said E and Liz.
Yeah, E and Liz.
Oh, yeah.
Fun enough, E and Liz can play. And then that's just when it all started. And then I think a big turning point of the season was when we lost those 2 games and us coming together even closer after that and being having a great game against NC State, which was a great team, and us just coming back together, focusing in, and hitting our stride again.
Bionca, Coach Walls was saying that you're really the defensive marshal out on the court, always telling everyone where to be and what they need to be doing. How did that develop over time? Is that something that you've always had, or did you have to work on it?
Oh, yeah, no. I never been really a talker on defense, especially my freshman year coming in. People I looked up to was Courtney Walton that was here, Sam Fearon, Maisha. They always talked on the court, and I always wanted to know how can I get more playing time as a freshman and what do I need to do to be better and get on the court. So I just watched them and everything they did, and I realized that I need to bring something else. If scoring is not going to be, I need to bring something on the defensive end, and that was talking and getting my teammates in the spots they need to be. So.
Was there a time after last season where any of the past seniors, Asia, Sam, AC, came up to you personally and said, okay, it's your team now, and they give you all any advice on what it meant to be a senior leader? And have you had a chance to talk with Dana about that moving on for next year?
After the Elite 8 game, after the UConn loss, we stayed in the locker room and the seniors talked to us. Asia especially said, don't take anything for granted. Always play every game like it should last, no matter what. And then after that game, just me personally hanging out with AC almost every single day, just picking her brain, because she was a great leader. Just picking her brain, how to be a better teammate, how to be a better leader on and off the court, and so we learned so much from them, and not only from them, but the year before that, learning stuff from Aisha too as well. So we just take it year by year, and then Dana's going to be good because she's already in that leadership spot now as a captain her junior year. So next year it'll be easier for her because she's still learning this year, and so next year it'll be a breeze.
You had that other microphone. That microphone died.
I can't hear.
When both of you guys just stop, have you had time to kind of reflect on this and say, wow, look what we just did, first team record.
Yeah, it's a blessing. Last night was really fun. We clinched the ACC regular season title, like you said, not having to share with anybody. So I think outright champs is good for us, but we know that we can't peak too soon because we still have a ball game on Sunday against a very good team, and we still have to get business done in the ACC tournament next week. So we just got to stay focused every single day.
There's been some very good players that come through here, and you guys practicing there with their pictures on the walls. You guys have the chance to leave here as the most winningest class in program history. What's that like for both of you?
For me personally, it's amazing. It feels really good to leave here knowing that we'll be the winningest program in history, and also just to have Jazz, Kylie, Shook, Yassine, and Jessica by my side. Yassine only been here for 2 years with me, but to have them here for 4 years, it feels good. It feels good to win together. We won together. We lost some games together, but we know that we have a big tournament coming up. We just got to stay focused and get ready for that game.
Yeah, like B said, we just got to stay focused and keep adding to those wins.
But do you know, you were
recruiting, you weren't ranked, and from where you've come from now and from then until now, how do you kind of put that into words?
So yeah, me playing against so many good players here, and them guys to be ESPN top 20, 25, and all the big time schools they went to. I went to a small school in Philadelphia, so it wasn't really known. I wasn't ranked. So when I came here, I played with a chip on my shoulder. I knew I had to prove myself here and get better. You know, when I'm playing with these All-Americans here, I had to bring something to the table. So it feels really good. It's coming here playing with the great players.
When you have a clinching like last night with games left to play, tournaments left to play, do you celebrate that, or do you, just move on to the next game?
We celebrated it. We had fun. But we just us seniors been in this position before. But like the new people that's here, like Yaya, never been in that position before. Georgia Tech people have never been in that position before. The freshmen have never been in that position. So they enjoyed it more than I think we did. So, but the senior class still enjoyed it because we was the first ones to do it in this 4 years, ACC outright. So we still enjoyed it, but I think everybody else enjoyed it more than we did.
Is there a party after you
Nah, we just had a game night in the room, that's all. Yeah, we just had a game night and we was watching the Warriors and Lakers game last night, that's all.
Jazz, you got a little practice at this last night and bragging a little bit on Kylie, but brag a little bit on Bionca now and a little bit on the other seniors as well.
Yeah, B, she's awesome. Like B said, like she came in day one ready to work, knowing that she wasn't ranked coming out of high school, so she played played with a chip on her shoulder, and she still do to this day. And that's what's so great about B. She don't care who you are in front of her, she's gonna go at you no matter what. No matter what title that you have before your name, All-American this, All-American that. B's gonna go at you every single day, and she's a great person too. She lights up a room like the other senior said. She has a great personality. She can she can definitely make you feel good about yourself. She brightens your day, puts a smile on your face, and B's one of the best dancers on this team. So don't let it fool you. Come on, B can dance. But no, B's great, and she brings something to this team that we lost last year with Sam and the year before with Maisha. B talks every single day in practice on the defensive end. Like she puts the other sophomores in the positions that they need to be in. She leads everybody on the court no matter what. So B's great, and we definitely gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss her, and I know the juniors and sophomores and freshmen will miss her too.
All right, Bionca, it's your turn now. Talk a little bit about Jazz and these other three.
A little bit. I can say a lot about Jazz. Jazmine is such a great person, as y'all all know that. Her personality is off the charts. She's an amazing person to be around. Everyone on the team can vouch for me. Everyone loves her. Everyone is comfortable with her, and they can go to her and tell her anything. She's a great leader on and off the court. And I feel like a lot of the freshmen and sophomores that got here or just coming in this year, they look up to her a lot. And I feel like every day at practice, I can see the freshmen, when they frustrated and they just come to Jazz and want to talk to her about things or ask her questions on the defensive end or offensive end. I feel like she's the good role model to me and also the younger ones that's looking up to her. And since the first time I seen Jazz, she always been a funny person. Always had a smile on her face no matter what. Unless we in a heated game, she get mad and want to score on her, but, that's just the game. But Jazz, she's a funny person. Love her to death. I'm going to miss her next year, but she's going to do big things next year, so.
Jazz, kind of going back to what you said about this summer, when you guys didn't know that if Liz was going to play or if Balogun would play, what were those talks like between you guys, or was it just kind of a mindset you guys had that you thought brought you guys together?
It was just everybody in the summer. So first of all, summer workouts are hard here, so we all had to come together and just build that chemistry then, because we know we was going through tough times in the weight room with conditioning and then basketball workouts. So we all just build that close-knit bond and chemistry during the summer. And we was already talking about man, if y'all playing this year, man, we could do special things. We could do great things this year. So we was already in our mind preparing yeah, man, they going to play this year. They going to play. Us as a team, we knew without a doubt, man, they're going to play. We're going to be okay. We're going to be good. So, but it's just summertime is where all the chemistry starts at. If it don't start in the summer, then it's not going to be here in February right now. So I think that's what really started this close-knit bond of this team this year.
For both of you, besides Dana, who do you kind of see on this team as your successors in terms of leadership? Because, she's not going to be able to carry it by herself.
So you're saying for next year?
Yeah.
Well, we really will never be able to call that, but I know we have a lot of mature guards and transfers that will be here next year, so I'm pretty sure they will bring some type of leadership role. And, I mean, to be honest, you can't have just one leader on the court. You have to have multiple in order to win games or a championship. So I feel like they'll come in. And Coach Walls is a great coach, so they'll learn a lot from him and just seeing how he coaches and the things he do. So
for both of you, the same question I asked your three teammates: relationships you've built with the coaches over the years, from recruiting on to now. What is there a special memory with one of the coaches, or is there something that you will take moving forward off of those relationships you've built?
Yeah, I have a real close bond with Coach Purcell, and I'll never forget one of my. I'll never forget. I'm pretty sure y'all heard this story before, but never forget home visit. My mom had Coach Purcell in the hot seat, man. Like, he was sitting in the hot seat, in the chair, and my mom was just grilling him. And when I tell you, Coach Purcell probably went through 10 water bottles in that, probably 30 to 45 minutes he was there. He probably went through 10 water bottles because my mom was getting on him so much. But it just all started then, and when they started recruiting me, I talked to the coaches every single day, Purcell every single day, and I could go to Purcell and talk to him about anything, literally anything. If he's not playing the role as basketball coach, then he's playing the role as relationship advice coach, or he's playing the role as big brother, or he's playing the role as dad. So that Coach Purcell can play any role you need him to play, and he's always been there no matter what. And that's my road dog, Coach Purcell is.
It's funny that you guys asked that. So last year, Samantha Williams, our assistant coach, that was one of my closest. That's who I was closest with on the staff the most. She believed in me before anyone else did. When she would call me, she always say, "Forget about the rankings. That don't matter. There's people that come here in the WNBA that's not ranked, and they come in MVPs at the league." So she just always made sure I stay focused and whatnot. And she was like my mentor, and I miss her to death. I hope she see this. Hey, Coach. But this year, I feel like I have a close bond with all of the coaches, especially Coach Walls. He always motivates me, and he's like a really big inspiration to me, because one day I probably plan on coaching or doing something with basketball. So I really look up to him a lot. He's a great, awesome coach. And Coach Norman also, she's our post coach. She's really, really goofy, and she keep it real. So that's what I really like about the coaches, and they all are amazing.
Jazz, from that day that you went in with Coach in the hot seat until now, how different are you, and what are you maybe most proud of you've accomplished here at Louisville?
I would say I'm most proud of, from my freshman year until now, I would say I'm most proud of my conditioning level, because as I'm pretty sure y'all heard this story too, but as Coach Waltz would say, my freshman year, he would say, quote unquote, I never finished a complete workout without having something wrong with me or something like that. So I took that took that offensive. So I stayed here during the summer times to get better off the court. So I didn't too much worry about basketball. I stayed with our strength and conditioning staff, got stronger, got fitter, and then the basketball stuff came easier because I was in shape. Defense came easier because I was in shape, because my freshman year I was terrible. So, but now everything just comes easier when you're in shape, and right now I'm in the best shape of my life. So that's what I think my biggest transition from my freshman to senior year is.
If you can go back, Jazz, to the meeting with your mom. What did she want to know? And did what the coach said turn out to be true?
The main thing with my mom is, y'all gonna take care of my baby, right? Y'all gotta make sure my baby leaving me. She gonna be 10 hours away. Y'all gotta take care of my baby. Because my mom, because I'm the baby of the family. So they've been through this. My sister played college basketball. My brother played college football. So they've been through this, but since I was the baby, they went over the top with it. And so she just really grilled him, what is this going to be like? What's the city like? Is she gonna be able to do this? Like, if her car comes up there, if her car breaks down, is this gonna be okay? Like, who's gonna figure this out if we can't get up there? Like, just like literally grilling him about every single thing, and everything is straight now. Everything is fine. If like I needed, my car wouldn't start the other day. I don't know what was wrong with it, but my car wouldn't start the other day. First person I called was Coach Purcell. He's like, "Oh yeah, we'll do it right after practice." Right after practice, we was at the 9. Coach Purcell helped me jump my car off. And it was just like that. So Coach Purcell did live up to the hype. He lived up to the hype, and he took care of me these 4 years.
For each one of you, what has this fan base meant to you over these last 4 years?
For me, this fan base have been amazing. Our fans are awesome. We done had some games where we done had to grind it out to the end. We didn't come up with the win, but they still was there cheering us on after the games. We signed our posters, and they still there congratulating us. We did really good and always uplifting us, and never no bad vibes within our fans. So our fans are amazing. I'm going to miss them so much.
Yeah, I think we have the best fans in the country no matter what. They follow us on road trips, like y'all see. And then I think, like B said, well, the games that we've lost at home, which is not so many, but the ones that we do, they're still behind us. And then when we're signing autographs at the end of the game, they're still telling me, y'all got this, and still telling us we played great, even though we probably played like trash, but they still telling us, like, you played great, it's going to be okay, y'all got them next game. Like, they still stand behind us no matter what, win, lose, or draw.
Bionca, you've talked about being that defensive leader. You've also talked about how that means your contribution won't always show up on the stat line. But if you could have everybody look at one particular statistical category that you've had throughout your career here and say, this is what represents me, what would you pick?
My jump shot. Y'all see it? Yeah. My jump shot, like Coach Walls would say, it's a little layup. Yeah, I got a little favorite spot. I like to shoot in a little corner jump shot, shoot that. I think I worked on that a lot this off season and last summer, just trying to focus on that shot. I didn't have really a good shot when I came here, no arch, so I feel like I came a long way.
And Jazz, your teammates must dread when they see Jazmine coming at them with a camera and a microphone. So now that you're going to be going on, who do you think is going to take up the mantle of the official interviewer for Louisville women's basketball?
Ooh, that's a good question. Let's see. I think Lindsay too. I think Lindsay can do it. And then we got, I think Casa and Lindsay could do it. Yeah, Casa and Lindsay, because Casa brings the funny jokes, as y'all see last year. She brings the funny. Yeah, Lindsay's outgoing, and yeah, they'll take care of it next year.
For both of you, obviously there's still plenty of games left for this season, but is there a favorite memory that you have of your time here at U of L?
My favorite memory, I have two actually. So one would be Final Four, of course, in Columbus. Just that whole experience was awesome. And then I would say us going to Vegas competing with 3-on-3 USA basketball. That was a great experience. Just to do that with B, Mikasa, and Sagan. That whole experience was fun, and not many people get to do that. So I think those two was by far my best memories.
Yes, for me, like Jazz said, getting to the Final Four our sophomore year was amazing. Just having that experience. Not many people as sophomores can say they've been to a Final Four, or any program can say they've been to a Final Four. So that was an amazing feeling. I have one more. It's also when we went to Virgin Islands this past summer. We went to Virgin Islands as a team and Thanksgiving, and we had an amazing time. I feel like we bonded really closely down there, and we became closer being away far from home, and just being able to be in the sun. It was amazing. So we got to relax out there. It was really good.
Bionca, for you, because we asked Jazz this yesterday, but what you look back from your freshman year to now, like you talked about, you had to play with a chip on your shoulder and the journey you've come on. What will tomorrow be like for you think, in terms of it being, or Sunday be like for you in terms of it being senior day?
Oh, Sunday is going to be very emotional. I know that I'm going to tear up. I can't wait to see my family, come out here and see me play. I got family that never seen the game that's going to be coming on Sunday. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait to play one last time at the Yum Center with my seniors here with me, especially Jazz, my day one. And I definitely can't wait to show the Card Nation what we got to offer this year. So let's get it.
I knew B was gonna cry. B might cry first. Yeah. B might cry first now. Kylie then you.
Both of you and the players who were in here earlier were very complimentary about your fan base. How is your fan base different than the men's team, which seems to be subject to more nitpicking, criticism, that sort of thing, though you both have very good records?
I think our fans are special. And when I say special, I mean by, like, just like I said, win, lose, or draw, they still stick behind us. Like, no negative backlash. And I think we have some fans from the men's side, too. So, like, they come and watch both of us play, too. So that's what's so special about Card Nation, that I think that we have some of the men's fans that come and watch our games, too, as well.
Do you see a different reaction to when they struggle than when you do?
I mean, yeah, you do, but then again, it's just like, it's just some people that's just going to be how they are. But everybody struggles. Everybody's not going to be perfect. We lost 2 games in a row. They lost 2 games in a row. It's just, you can't win them all. So you win some, you lose some, but you live to fight another day.
Here we go.
Thank you.